Hello, ladies and gentlemen. They say African hair is wild and unruly. So, ladies, how do you maintain your hair, your natural hair, especially those who live in Europe or America or US, where many ladies say they find it hard to maintain their natural hair since we are used of going hopping in and out of salons each and every time, every now and then in Africa. So, ladies, I hope you enjoy this video. If you're finding difficulty in maintaining your hair, there's no logic. I just do the simple things I can, and I've managed to maintain my hair myself. Since today's video is about natural hair, I decided I had this made in a salon close to our apartment in Copenhagen in the city. And it's some people call it Ghanaian weave. In Nigeria, they call it Ghanaian weave. In Uganda, we call it Swahili. In I think the English word is cornrows. And also decided to come natural today, no makeup. We are just going to be natural and talk about natural hair. So my journey starts, I think in Uganda my hair was not natural. When I was living in Uganda, it was like about 5 years. Before I left for Nigeria, my hair was treated. And then I reached Nigeria. It's complicated to find there are many hairdressers naturally, like they are in Africa, but in being a foreigner in Nigeria, I didn't find it easy. I went some high end salon because I thought if you're high end and you're in the city, you know what you're doing. But some high end salons are not really high end. They are even worse than the simple ones and local ones. So everything was going well. I was doing my hair nice until as I lived there longer, I decided to explore. I said to myself, okay, let me go downtown and find something simple. And I think that was a huge mistake. That was when my hair started breaking. I think I went to some very local salon in the marketplace. And they said, because for me, when I go somewhere, I first ask who is the best at this. So I asked who was the best in that market, and they showed me a very simple salon and a simple lady. And my hair started breaking, the edges. The edges started all breaking, and it wasn't funny, but it was almost about that time I left. So when I reached Uganda, my sister introduced me to, my hair was still treated. She introduced me to, when I say treated, it means like relaxed with chemicals. And then my sister introduced me to a lady in the city, in Buziga, where we're living. She was called Aunt Flo. So it was a very good journey but I think I don't know if it's the chemicals. Some chemicals in Uganda are mixed, or the salon people do it, but maybe I also overstressed my head. So if you're a lady out there and you like changing your hair every now and then, just know you're also stressing your hair. So it was still treated. So, but it wasn't looking really so nice. It was thin and everything, and the tips most of the time were breaking, and it wasn't looking super healthy. It was okay, but wasn't really perfect. And so we went on for some time. In those 2 years I'm in Uganda, she was my hairdresser. I went there every now and then. Since I was a PR head of marketing at the club, it also entails you to always look good. So it was all the time. I don't know why I didn't come up with the idea. that to buy wigs, but it just didn't occur to me. So I kept doing the wrong thing and changing my hairstyles every now and then and stressing my head. And I think before I came to Denmark, I had all the ages were even worse than what had happened before I left Nigeria, and it was terrible. So when I got here, I just phoned. I didn't. I had a friend from Zambia on Facebook, and we were at an event in the city center in Copenhagen. I just had someone saying, calling my name, Grace, and I was like, oh, I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you because on Facebook or social media, we have some friends we've never met. It's just natural. That's the whole point of social media anyway. So, and she was like, oh, you're my Facebook friend. And she was, we got to know each other with time. She said, I said, but when I asked her, how did you recognize me? She said, from your hair. When I reached Copenhagen in my first year, I didn't really visit salons so much. I always take my time and get to know people. So I was kind of contented with also the hairstyle I had. It had been done from afros and mores. They're very good with her hair, and they had told me from a hair test they do at the Afros and more, when you go they can test your hair to see whether it's weak or slightly weak or strong. They have a way they do it with the water in a cup. You do it together with them. I don't know if they still do it, but those days they did it, and my hair was slightly damaged. So I took the advice and also kept the hair for a longer time than I used to. Um, so she said, I recognize you from your hair. So I'd been with that hairstyle for some time in Denmark. So I wasn't surprised. She was like, okay, if you can come, I try to do your hair. I'm not a professional hairdresser, but I can do something. And I kept on visiting her once in a while, and she was so good. She wasn't a professional in making hair or plaiting hair, but she was good at how to maintain hair. So she showed me the chemicals she uses or what she does, and slowly my hair started coming up very well, and I just took it from there, and my hair was still natural. So I said to myself, I just need to make natural hair. I think that will be easy, and it's not easy also to relax your hair by yourself here in Denmark. Or I mean, even you maybe as me, I don't know, that maybe there are people out there who know how to relax their own hair. But I think it's best when someone else is relaxing your hair, not you yourself, and should be a professional. Otherwise, it will be total disaster. Relaxing hair is disaster on itself already. So just imagine if you're not a professional, it will be terrible. And then somehow I took it upon myself to use the chemicals she uses. I started using the chemicals she uses, use their hair attached on the video, the photo. And I also, kept my hair plaited for longer period than before. And somehow everything came became better. Everything became, it all put together. My hair started looking rather normal and okay. I'm not saying I have the perfect hair or perfect natural hair. People have hair, especially girls out there, even men. People have extremely beautiful hair, but I'm just saying, according to what I'd been through, I I'm glad this is where I'm now. So if you're out there, and especially those living abroad, and you're so stressed, I think the way to go is natural. And even if you can buy the chemicals or the oil for your hair, I would say just go natural and use just water. It works. Just water, it keeps your hair moisturized. And but of course you need the conditioner and the condition and the moisturizing lotion and the creams if you can afford, but don't stress yourself so much. Just use water on your hair, and then if you can do those twists, most of the African girls, we know we can do that, twist your hair yourself. You can just, you don't even need to be a professional, know how to do it. You can just twist it or tie them to two, the natural ones we do, and you're good to go, and your hair will grow very nice if it's meant to grow. Remember, there's also genetics. So some people's hair is just naturally, how can I say, it's just naturally the way it is. So don't force yourself, just be you, and be you with your hair and see how it goes. But too much chemicals and too much stressing of the hair will not. And of course I have this hair straightening comb I found. It's so perfect for straightening my hair. It's attached here, and on the photo I've attached the photo. You'll see it's a Silver Crest, if I'm correct, the brand. So it's very good. I've shared it with my Facebook friends before. So if you with the on the photo, if you're my Facebook friend, you can check in my photos, my old photos. I think also on Instagram I put it there. So and that's it. Oh, who does my hair? The next question. There are complicated hairstyles I make, and when I want to unplait, I've never really gone to the salon to have my hair unplaited. I did that so much in Uganda and Nigeria. But here, my husband does it. He doesn't do it because he's so busy. He doesn't do it all at once. If he has the energy at that moment, but it's very rare. We do it in phases, slowly at the time, different days, and then maybe I use wigs. And also the secret to not stressing so much with natural hair or hair in Europe, just buy those wigs. So even with this, my hair now, I can go out with it. It's beautiful like this. I love natural. But then some occasions I just need wigs. So I have very many wigs for I buy. I've not yet really reached the level of the wigs I want, but I'll get there. It's just a process. So my husband does it, and who use I don't really blow dry or straighten my hair. It's not straightening like it's relaxed, but natural hair too can be straightened. So it's not only relaxed hair. So my husband does that for me. So I'm so glad and thankful to my husband for all the effort, because if not for him too, it will be very hard for me. But truth is, if you have a supporting partner, it also makes it very easy for you in everything, not just the hair. So guys, I would like to, ladies and gentlemen, or guys, I would like to thank you so much for taking your time to watch my videos. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, invite your friends to love my channel, and remember to like, comment. So have a lovely day. It's a very beautiful spring day. It's been very bit. I don't really know if it's beautiful in the city, but we are at the summer house at the moment, and I was surprised. We came about 2 days ago, and it's really sunny here. I'll just attach a very tiny mini video for you to see how beautiful the weather is today in at the summer house. It's out of Copenhagen. For those who live in Denmark, you know Frederiksværk. It's a bit far from the city, but I'm here, and I decided to give my son a holiday from the daycare, so I'm with him. Since there's so much nature here for him to play around and jump around. And of course, with his baby sister, I'm just here. My husband's at work, and we are enjoying this weather. So thank you so much. Keep tuned for more and more interesting, inspiring, and wonderful videos. Thank you so much. God bless you. How beautiful the summer house is. The sun is out and everyone is happy. So I forgot to mention that there is a hairdresser that comes to the apartment to do my hair for those complicated hairstyles. She does most of my hair, the twists, the threes, and of course she charges for the services, but I'm happy to have been introduced to her by a friend of mine called Nancy, the one from Zambia I mentioned. She's so good and really so helpful. So that's how I've been able to cope with my hair in Denmark. So thank you guys.